Back with my special guest, Slash. So Slash, I mean, you did it all as a rock star. And I've discussed it with you before, but I think for the benefit of this interview, I just want to... You've been clean, what, 6 years now?
Almost 7.
Before that moment came, and you were leading this crazy life, this sort of archetypal rock star life, was it fun? Because so many people come out of it and go, oh, it was terrible, I wish I'd never done it.
No, I don't have any regrets about any of it, and it was a lot of fun. And I think a lot of that whole sort of lifestyle, that freedom of being able to do whatever you want to do and have a good time however you want to do it is all great. But it catches up with you at some point. You don't see it coming. There's an invisible line that you cross where it becomes, you know, the massive addiction thing, physical and emotional, and you become a slave to that.
What was the thing that got you out of it, personally?
Being able to look at it from both sides, not being so out of it that I couldn't get some sort of a perspective on it. And you know, it was like enduring the detox thing was something that I didn't want to have to deal with. But, you know, towards the end of it, you know, sort of being very conscious of where I was standing with my music at that point, taking care, you know, because I didn't have the sort of umbrella of Guns N' Roses at that point. So really sort of taking the initiative to get my career under control. And
at the height of your womanizing, that's the way I would describe it.
It's an addiction unto itself. Yeah.
Well, you had a sort of addiction which used to end up with you hiring a number of hotel rooms in the same hotel for various women, none of whom knew about each other.
Right. Well, but that was fun. I mean, at the time, that was fun.
Expensive, isn't it?
It was a little bit expensive.
And yet, oddly, you are now with the same woman you've been with for quite some time.
She's a remarkably tenacious woman.
Do you feel like you met your match with her?
Yeah, definitely.
Is that what you needed to do?
When she and I first met, I knew that I was hooked when we first met, and I tried to keep my distance from her for a long time because I knew once that relationship was seriously established that things were going to change.
How many times would you say in your life you've been properly in love?
I think that I would say properly, that was the first time.
Are you a good dad?
I really try. You know, I mean, I think I'm a great dad, but at the same time, I'm not a conventional dad either. So I'm sort of learning, just as you know, most new dads are, as how to do the right thing. But I think that I'm a pretty responsible parent. I think I'm morally sound. So I think I'm instilling the right things in my kids.
What's the future? What's the unachieved ambition, the dream that's left? You have one?
I don't have like an unachieved dream. I think that I'm still sort of chasing the original dream, which was to make music and go out and make good records and go out and do concerts and tour and stuff. And I've done a lot of different things over the years, but you know, like what I'm doing right now is definitely the most fun that I've had in a really long time. And so
was it for you a great honor to be inducted into the Hall of Fame?
Yeah, of course, it was a great honor. It was something that once I was there and we were accepting the acknowledgement, that I started to see things a little bit differently. Going into it, it was, you know, I had a lot of mixed feelings about the whole thing. And
did you understand where Axl was coming from with his protest about it all?
I didn't even really read it. I knew what it was about, and I didn't bother to really try and read into his feelings on the whole thing. Or I was just like, at that point, I was just confronted with you know, a decision to make. Are we going to go up and play anyway, or are we going to not go, or whatever? And you know, we opted for going, and it was a good experience.
Slash, it's been a great experience for me to catch up with you again. It's a great album. Slash, featuring Miles Kennedy and the Conspirators, Apocalyptic Love, which is a perfect title, I think.
You think?
As a template for your life.
Good.
I feel a movie coming on with that. Good to see you again.
All right, man, good talking to you.
Take care. Coming up, from a guitar god to the goddess of good food and living, Martha Stewart. She's here next.